This quick TikTok is regarding TELPAS. TELPAS is a test created by the state of Texas, and it tests children, emergent bilingual students, bilingual children, on their English proficiency. Basically, how much English do you know? Okay, this test is insane. Let me say, insane. I travel across the state of Texas. I support all students from all walks of life all over Texas, and I can honestly say I have supported thousands and thousands of students. Now, what I want to say to you is this. I'm going to share with you the speaking part of TELPAS, and there's 4 domains. I'm only going to cover one because I just want you, hopefully, to be like me and get infuriated. Anyway, so when I support children, and I'm about to walk into a session right now, and I always get the same feedback from kids. They're shocked. Sometimes they gasp, like, to see at the lack of equality with this test. Okay, so let's start. There's 4 levels to the test. There's beginner, intermediate, advanced, and advanced high. Beginner means the student doesn't speak any English, does not understand English, all of that. And then we have intermediate, advanced, and advanced high. The score that they need is advanced 4. Advanced 4 means that they are proficient, that they're academic in the English language. Okay, so I'm not even going to tell you. I'm going to show you. So let me see. Okay, perfect. I want to know if you are proficient in the English language. What is this, my friends? I was going to eat it right now before class, for my session. What is this? Okay. First of all, if you didn't answer, you're a beginner, according to TELPAS. If you don't answer, that means you don't know the answer. If you answered in Spanish or another foreign language, that means you're a beginner. Okay. If you said orange, which is the right answer, TELPAS would give you probably intermediate, which means that you only know a couple of words, basic sight words. If you answered in a sentence like, oh, that's an orange, Dr. E.T. Oh, okay, TELPAS would give you advanced, which means you can speak in the sentence format, but you probably still need some support. In order to get advanced high, my friends, you would have to answer something like, I observe an orange. It is circle shaped. Also a sphere. It rotates at 360 degrees. It weighs about half a pound. It sinks, but it doesn't float. It is not a living organism. It comes from trees in Minnesota. You can buy an orange at the local food store for $2.99 a pound. Oranges come from many different states, such as Florida, California, and possibly Georgia. I love to eat oranges. They're so good and nutritious and help me digest all of my food. This is an orange. So let me ask you this. Who answers that way? Nobody. Not even robots. Not even virtual reality intelligence. Okay? But the state expects our children in the 90-second prompts and the 2-minute prompts to answer that way. No one does it. We don't. Not even the president of the United States, the one we have now, or the one we had 4 years ago, none of them speak that way. Your favorite movie star doesn't speak that way. Nobody. But yet, they're making our children speak this way. But here's the catch. In order for them to receive advanced high, just to be in the door of advanced high, they have to speak for at least 45 seconds. 45 or 46. I tell my students 46. So when I share this with students, some of them are they get so frustrated because they could have technically passed the test back in 2nd grade. And here we are in 12th grade. And then people judge them and say, oh, bilingual students are not smart. They don't know. They know. They know. But do you know what this is? Yeah, it's an orange. Okay? I've never gone to a grocery store and said, yes, I am looking for an orange. It's a sphere shape, color orange, combination of yellow and green. They cost $2.99 a pound. I want the ones that arrive from Florida and Georgia, and the ones that are good for my digestive system and have citrus. The ones that sink and do not float and that are not squares. Yeah. You've heard it from me, Dr. E.T. I empower thousands of students across the state of Texas from all walks of life. 2nd graders all the way to 12th graders, sometimes even kinder and first. And I explain this to them. And here's the crazy part that I wish those people writing up the test and trying to be sneaky, because that's what I see it as, is that our kids rise to the occasion, because our children, my experience is that they come up with amazing academic words. But why are you making them speak for 45 seconds to answer one question? Who does that? What were you thinking? And here's the thing, I wish I knew who created the test. Like, I wish I knew the people in that room coming up with these questions. I would just like to have a conversation about equity. Okay? So here you are, whether you are a native speaker or not. If you answered, if I showed you this and I asked you, what is this, my friends? And you respond with orange, then I hate to say, in the state of Texas, you're not advanced high. You are intermediate. That's Telpas for you.